Kaiser? Percival, everything green on your ends?
I am ready.
Personal comm should be routed through Kaiser now. You copy that?
Roger, loud and clear.
Perhaps too loud.
Oh, you're a riot robot.
Kaiser, kick it off.
Unlock code transmitted. You may open the gate when ready.
Alright. On our way into the city. Percival, where are we heading?
For a sweep. Got one. A Sealy's. Not far. Old shipping yard just past the processing plant. Gene samples are probably in one of the containers.
Let's see you don't mind getting your hands dirty.
Captain.
Me and my friend here are gonna teach you manners.
Looks like the last of them. No sign of a morph, though.
Your shipping yard's just beyond the processing plant. Cache with some goodies is towards the rear of the facility.
Kaiser, we close enough for you to dial in the location of those samples from here?
Yes, they're faint, but I'm detecting multiple valid signatures. I have restored power to the containers.
Jackpot! Get down there and collect as many as you can.
could really bend your ear when you got a moment.
Samples collected.
All right. Now hand those over to Kaiser, and let's get out of here.
Samples secure.
Nice work. Now, earlier scan picked up a valid Terramorph sample, but, well, it's in the spaceport. And the quick route there looks like it got blasted when the port did.
There are steam tunnels under the city, which will allow us to access the spaceport.
What do you... That's right. Kaiser, how did you know that?
I am not sure.
Percival, you see any better option?
Not from where I'm standing.
Then we've got our answer.
Access unlocked.
Kaiser, this Flora, this is Lazarus Plant, isn't it?
Confirmed.
You know, no one even realized it was a living thing until someone got it under a microscope and saw it had cells. Can't be cultivated anywhere but Londinian. A real marvel. All these leeches. What's keeping you things warm?
Sure, just keep grabbing everything. What could go wrong? I've got some stuff on my mind. When you have the time.
What's that?
My God, look at it. A Lazarus in bloom. You know, we might be some of the only...
What's happening? Captain, are you seeing this?
The heat leeches are terramorphs.
What? Those little nuisances can do that? Holy mother.
You just saw that, right? You would tell me if I was losing my mind. That heat leech became a terramorph. The heat leeches hide out in ships. We just found out. What are heat leeches? They're tough as titanium. They sneak onto planets by hiding in ship engines, build nests. But I guess what they're actually doing with all that energy they've been... Which explains how something as big as a terram... Pretty Major is right. The Lazarus plant. It's clearly an accelerant for the terramorph, a heat leech transformation. But that means if anyone knew about this, you could sneak a leech into a city or even... Good God. The attack on New... But first, you'd have to know the truth.
Well, we're never gonna know if you don't catch that thing. Get after it.
We may proceed.
Go!
I can't believe we're clear from here. Stay sharp.
data from the New Atlantis and Tau Ceti attacks, right?
Uploaded them myself.
Captain, let Kaiser take a look at that.
I appreciate it when you're able.
Beginning analysis. It is a match. This suggests with high certainty that the Lazarus plant was used to trigger the attacks on both planets.
There's no way a Fragile just shows up here, New Atlantis, and Tau Ceti. The transformations on those worlds, they must have been triggered by human hands. Captain, do you understand what it is we just stumbled on here? I think someone figured out how to use the Lazarus plant to trigger terramorph attacks.
Using implements of nature as weapons of war. Whatever.
Our Xenoweapons group never dealt with anything like this, though they probably would have. Makes some sense, actually. Tau Ceti was likely their first test, someplace remote. Ensure the big show, and the timing of that. It couldn't have been just luck. These attacks. They certainly were. But having this answer, who could pull something like...
Let's save the discussion for when you all aren't standing in the universe's closest equivalent to hell frozen over. If we're gonna do anything to prevent more terramorph attacks, human cause or otherwise, we need...
Roger that. Kaiser, get us into the spaceport.
The entrance is this one.
You got that time's right. I'd appreciate it, Chad.
I am unable to provide sufficient power to the lock mechanism.
Anyone got ideas where we could get some extra juice?
Local power looks like it was controlled in the security office. Upper floor.
Captain and I can scout it out. Kaiser, see if you can't find another way to get it open.
Roger that. I have restored power to the office entrance. You may proceed.
There's the control panel. Still looks operable. Captain, I think I see it.
Reboot engaged. Running diagnostic. Diagnostic complete. Multiple systems unavailable. Warning, priority safety concern detected. Exterior hatch power restored.
Back in business.
Warning, emergency recorder message detected. Transcription process engaged. Playback initiated.
Admiral Sanon, we need to make the evacuation request.
That's my father he's addressing. He was here? Didn't think he'd have the guts to look those soldiers in the eye before blowing this place to pieces.
Admiral!
It just transformed. An invisible weapon. No planet would be safe. Colonel, the troops that closed off the sewers after my evaluation, they're all in this facility.
Other than our casualties, yes, sir.
Good. Get them into defensive positions around the spaceport. No one leaves. I'll send ships as soon as possible.
Thank God. None of us wanted to go down swarmed by those things.
That won't be your fate, Colonel. You have my word.
Transcription complete. Physical copy available.
An invisible weapon. He knew. He knew about the Lazarus plant. that recording. We should talk. Hey, Victus. He destroyed this place. You heard that recording. He saw the potential of the plant as a weapon. He killed those people.
What? Yeah, as a general rule, don't back up the guy convicted of war crimes.
He decided to sentence his own soldiers to death. But I guess that's just another part of his sick legacy now. Only he didn't succeed. Now someone else knows about the Lazarus plant and is using it exactly how he feared. Right. Settled systems are counting on it.
Can we talk?
Kaiser, try it now.
Guys, your sample, it moved. Be real careful out there if I were you.
I feel.
You know,
laser and we're done. No contacts.
Final sample secure.
All wrapped up. Time to get the hell out of here. Percival, you should unplug and find somewhere we can talk.
Ugly.